Hello everyone. I am Krystal the Mystic, and we are back with another collective message. Today is Halloween, so we are going to keep it Halloween themed with who is haunted by you. I've seen this reading done quite a few times over the last 2 years around this time of year, and Spirit was kind of leading me to do a message like that. So we're only going to do one reading today, one spread, but hopefully they will give us some clear insight and hope maybe it'll bring some confirmation to you in some sort of way. Maybe this is something that you've been kind of feeling, or maybe you aren't sure how things left off with this person, and this is going to explain the situation better. I'm not sure, but let's see what Spirit wants to talk about. All right, let's dial in here. I am asking to connect to my guides, angels, ancestors, archangels, any other higher divine beings, gods, goddesses, and deities to please use me as a channel and messenger for any divine guidance or wisdom that my collective needs to hear at this moment in time. Please allow me to speak clearly, hear clearly, feel clearly, and know clearly any divine guidance or wisdom that my collective needs to hear whenever they come across this message. Okie dokie. Let's see. Who is haunted by you? Spirit, who is haunted by my collective? Who is haunted by my collective? Messiah, hero, heroine, avenger, gambler, saboteur. One more, Spirit. Who is haunted by my collective? Whoa. Shapeshifter. With Fool on the bottom. I'm sorry, I had to pick it up off the floor. With Fool on the bottom. Okay. For Messiah, the light attribute we have is serving humanity with humility. But the shadow attribute is exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. Whew. Okay. Hero, heroine. Light attribute is passion for a journey of personal empowerment. The shadow attribute is escapism and a false sense of heroism. Yikes. Avenger, the light attributes. Desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of oneself or society. Shadow attribute is resorting to violence in the name of a cause. Oh God. Gambler, willingness to follow intuition when others doubt you. But the shadow attribute is relying on luck rather than hard work. Oh, this person's interesting. Saboteur highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life. Shadow attribute is induces self-destructive behavior or the desire to undermine others. Oof. Shapeshifter. Skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything. The shadow attributes, projecting any image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. Oh, wow. Okay. Sorry. I wanted to read all the attributes on the cards. Sometimes they can really be interesting, especially because hero, heroine, and saboteur are basically outright contradictions of each other. So I can't help but think that this person is kind of contradictory. They might speak in kind of a condescending way because they might think that they know better, they might think very highly of themselves, and not like that they shouldn't, but in a way that is kind of off-putting. I think a lot of people doubt them, and that's why they kind of just stick to their own guns, because half the time it works for them, or enough of the time it works for them, that they that they would rather just doubt other people than doubt themselves, like relying on luck rather than hard work. I don't think that this person, not that they don't know how to work hard, but they would prefer not to, because they believe this they have this high image of themselves in their mind. um like this kind of they might not have a lot of self-awareness. They might have like this exaggerated way of looking at themselves, and they might pretend to be humble but still have kind of an ego that uh, is sensitive. And I think that's why they want to be on this personal empowerment journey, but they have a natural habit of escaping, or this like they deal with internal shame so much that they can't help but uh, be self-destructive and undermine others. I think that they really, as soon as things are good for them, they start to run away. And I don't think they understand that they self sabotage a lot. They desire for things to be balanced, they desire for things to be fair, but I think that they have a very skewed way of looking at things. And when things don't go their way, they might get more aggressive, not necessarily that they get violent, but they might be somebody who wants to punch a wall or something. And shapeshifter here, it seems like they it seems like they try to like change themselves to fit whatever mold that they're in at the time. It seems like they're trying to do um like they might be very they might have a lot of different parts of themselves, like um that fit different groups, and that might be part of the shapeshifter aspect, where it's like they can navigate through different social groups very easily, as well as I don't know, I'm seeing it kind of like an iguana, where like that's someone that changes. No, a chameleon. Sorry, why did I say iguana? A chameleon, where like they change their color to their surroundings. Like that's kind of how I'm seeing this person. And I think that also is like to kind of either get validation or serve some sort of personal agenda that they have. I think that they might pretend like they do things for the good of everyone, but I think ultimately they do have kind of like a self-serving or selfish motivation to things. The bottom of the deck is the Fool. The light attribute is fearlessly revealing emotion, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. The shadow attribute is using humor to wound rather than to liberate. The denial of the denial of your emotional truth. Whew. This person jokes around a lot. Like they probably have um that type of self-deprecating humor where they like pretend like they're cool with it because they're making a joke of it, but ultimately that is something that they are trying to communicate that makes them either sad about themselves or their situation, and they don't know a better way to communicate that. they it's like their way of showing vulnerability even if they aren't actually being vulnerable. And they might use humor to hurt other people around them, like project, because they kind of want people to be as miserable with themselves as they are with them, as miserable as they are with themselves, that's what they want other people to feel. Or they want people to like doubt themselves the way that they feel about themselves. I'm saying a lot of words and I don't know if it's making sense, but I think you understand what I'm talking about. I also can't help but think like this person, like hypocrisy is on this card. I was just saying in the beginning of this reading, this person might be very contradictory. They might be a hypocrite in certain ways. I don't think that it's intentional, um, but I don't think that they realize that this is a habit that they have. Hmm. Uh, it doesn't matter what type of connection this is. This could be a family member, a friend, or a partner, a ex-partner of sorts. It really doesn't matter. This none of this came across as overtly romantic, so this could be another type of connection in your life. So take it as it resonates. I tried not to attach to gender to it so it can be more open for you. But this is who you most likely are completely the opposite of this person, where you're very compassionate and you're very understanding and you're very open to people and non-judgmental. And that might have been very triggering to this person because of how genuine you are and how they might try and come across as genuine, but that might not be how it actually is because of their own wounds. So you might trigger this person a lot, and that is probably why you are haunting them still to this day, even if you are no longer in contact. But I think I'm going to leave your message here. Please, please let me know how it resonated for you. And thank you as always for trusting and allowing me to read for you. Let me know who this person is, what type of connection this is, and know that that's just because they feel haunted by you does not mean that you did anything wrong. It might have needed to be the things that happened in order to wake them up. All right. Thank you very much for being here. Have a happy, happy Halloween. Uh, a happy Samhain if you celebrate that. And you guys are the best. Happy New Year to all my little witchy pals. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.